What's up, guys? It's been like I don't know, like 10 or 12 days on the island. I forget at this point, and figured I'd give you guys a grand tour and kind of a day of a life for me as a castaway in this beautiful place. But we'll start off with the front porch, I'd say, and yeah. It's got views, I'd say. The views aren't bad. I mean, crystal clear waters, sharks jumping out, islands in the background, the backdrop. But it's pretty nice, you know. I mean, it's not bad, you know. Actually, it's pretty amazing. Every day I'm sitting here and I literally sit out there and stare for hours, and it is beautiful. But on that note, we'll head over. And originally I was supposed to be just camping outside, and that's what happened for like the first 4 or 5 days. But my hammock broke. The winds here are really high, and at night storms come in, and my hammock's just in its tarps, they just could not handle. It was like a sail. They just could not handle the wind. They ended up tearing. And yeah, I had the setup right here, the hammock with the tent and everything, and it broke. So I resorted to sleeping on my little blow up air mattress that I had. That was like the size of a little school pool raft. And then it ended up popping, and so I was left with just sleeping in my one-person little micro tent, which on this coral ground I just couldn't do it. So I gave in, and I just said, hey, I'm just gonna go sleep inside the cabin, which I didn't want to because it's kind of moldy, and I feel like I'm probably gonna get a black lung like being in there. But at any rate, we'll go check that out. All right, so this is the shack. The landowner of this Motu, this island, he's 90 something years old. He don't live here no more, but he lives in the village. It's like 5 miles away, and he would just come up here because this is a coconut plantation kind of, and he would spend a few days here at a time, I guess. But it has no running water, no electricity. It's pretty much just a roof. It has a couple rooms which are not worth living in, but this is my shack now. I got the one-person tent on bed so I could finally get some sleep. It was like 5 days before I even like had one good night's sleep. And the other thing why I didn't want to be up in here is because there's no airflow, and it's extremely hot in this environment. At night in here it's muggy, and it's hard to sleep in general. So yeah, I had to come in here, or else I just would have died of lack of sleep. But as we go in here, this is, I guess, what was his garage. And yeah, this is all the electronics. This is where all the power banks and the drones and everything I use on a daily basis. Yeah, have them out of the rain. So yeah, we'll move along. Yeah, buddy, this is my shower. Look at this. All the rainwater. We get rain every single day. It's also the rainy season in Raraka, so I mean, this will just pour and pour and pour, gallons overflow of water. But yeah, this is fresh water. You douse yourself off. I shower like 3 times a day between going from the sea. You need to get that salt off your body. It's corrosive. It's all hell. So yeah, that's my shower. Get some soap, get lathered up, wash off, fresh water, and yeah, this is the island, and I'll include a drone shot of most of the island. You guys can see how big it is. You can't see it on the GoPro. You can't even tell by where I'm standing at how big this place is, but yeah, this is the island all by myself. It goes all the way back down. You can see down there, but that's a good 400 or 500 yards until you reach the ocean side. And I showed you guys the lagoon side earlier, but that's the ocean side, open ocean, and it's wild over there in its own right. But yeah, that's what I'm working with here. I've been here for, I don't know, 10, 12 days, I think. I'm losing track, I'm kind of losing my mind, but I love it. It's beautiful, it's peaceful, and yeah, let's show you guys around real quick. Alright, we're coming up to one of the main spots, and that's got the workout rings. This is my workout area, you know. You didn't think I was out here all by myself, not getting in some workouts, you know, trying to get this six-pack going and everything. But yeah, some here I stretch. I stretch my spine. I do hangs, pull-ups, all the calisthenic stuff for abs, and yeah, it's just, I mean, look at it. Can't beat it. Take a breather and just look at the ocean and then go back to another set. It's a great thing. There's not much land animals here besides crabs, but these birds, they're territorial, and man, do they come at you and just scream at you. And the other day one almost bit my ear. He just flew past my head, scared the hell out of me. But yeah, they're kind of annoying. I ended up cracking one with a rock and kind of ruined his day. I think he died, but I felt bad. But hey, he almost bit my ear off, so circle of life, I guess. But yeah, so we're gonna head now we've made it to the one end of the island. That's by the channel, and that's some random shack, and that's a toilet that I don't know, I've never touched them. Staying away from that thing. I'm not squatting down over that. But this is my AC. So the trees in other part of the island block off all that ocean breeze. But right here it's open, and you might hear some picked up on the camera. It's a really, really strong breeze. So at night I'll douse myself off in that cool fresh rainwater, and I come here and let it blow for like, let's see, 5 minutes, and my body temperature will drop drastically. It's like having air conditioner, and my core temperature will drop. I'll actually start feeling chilly in this hot environment, and then I'll try to go to sleep. But or just, it just feels good. It just way to regulate body temperature and kind of cool down, because it does get warm here all the time. You're constantly sweating. But yeah, so this is the channel divides this and the other island, and that seawater and the lagoon water are meeting in this channel, and it overflows, coming with the tides and out with the tides, and it's just a different ecosystem altogether. But it's pretty cool to walk around, and I found this giant fish that somehow got bit by a shark and washed up, and I don't know how it even got into there, but because it's really shallow. But yep, this is the other tip of the island, and then there's that bird again trying to get close. He wants his 5 minutes of fame. But yeah, there's a lot of the reef sharks. They hang around in here because they're waiting for the fish to come out right into that mouth, and then right into their mouths. So yeah, they're eating pretty good. But yeah, that's my AC. I guess we'll venture to the ocean. All right, so this is that big giant fish I was talking about. Last night when I found it, the tides were low, and this was all out of water, and I was wondering how it even got here. But this thing is like it's like 5 or 6 feet long. Like, this thing is huge. I don't know if the GoPro and its wide lens can even pick up how big it is, but I mean thing dwarfs me. And I guess it came in from the ocean, which I was hoping, because I was kind of worried that that bad boy was coming in from the lagoon. Because if you look, that big hole is just one big shark bite. So yeah, I was hoping I wasn't swimming with a couple of those in the lagoon, which there are tiger sharks in the lagoon. I haven't seen one yet, but kind of not trying to see one. But yeah, these are the little tide pools, and they have abundance of life. They got eels and crabs, and it's just awesome just sitting here watching the little ecosystem just thrive and do their own little nature things. But yeah, we'll fast forward here in a second and get you to the actual ocean. Oh, we've reached the ocean side. See, that's the open ocean there. The tide's high right now, so all this right here, all this water is, it's a shallow pool. At night, all that water dishes out and it all becomes just a walkway, and then with these little tide pools left over, which have all kinds of fish that are trapped from earlier in the day. And it's awesome watching a bunch of eels and hunt the fish, and fish just dance around and hide. It's pretty crazy. You see all kinds of different species of fish as well. It's just trapped in here at night. And yeah, like, oh, for instance, this shark right here, I don't know if you guys can pick it up, but yeah, he's searching for food in these little channels, them little tangs I think he's chasing. But yeah, at night this would wash up, and he'd probably be stuck here. He'd probably die actually, but because it gets pretty too shallow for him to be swimming around. But it's high right now for him, so he's got to find his way out later on. But yeah, it's pretty cool. This is the sad part of human civilization, is all the trash that washes up from the ocean. I mean, it's just miles and miles of this back shoreline, and it's just filled with garbage. And like, I found a raft the other day. It's funny, this whole thing was supposed to be a survival thing, and realistically, if I was indeed a survival situation, I could just come back here and build an airplane and just fly out of here, because it's literally it's a junkyard. You can't see it now, but more down there is there's literally a raft. I mean, Tom Hanks built a raft in Castaway to get out of there, and there's literally one down yonder, that's already built for me. I just have to drag it into the ocean, and I'd be on my way to sailing to the village if I needed to. But yeah, buckets, water bottles, anything that you would literally need for bushcraft survival. I laughed when I finally got to this point after a couple days and did a long walk along the shoreline. I laughed, and I was like, wow, I don't even know why I brought gear here. All I had to do was just go to the ocean and collect it. But yeah, it's a sad reality that no matter where you go in this world, just trash is there, and the humans suck. But yeah, this is the catwalk, I'd say, you know, going back into the island. But yeah, it goes all the way back a long ways, and then the other side is just like this side, and that's pretty much the island I'm on. There's like 100 of these little islands wrapping around the lagoon. That whole chain makes up Raraka in itself. So yeah, I've been exploring every other islands. They're all cool. They all got different little ecosystems, different wildlife, different trees. They all got coconut trees, but like vegetation. And yeah, it's pretty much been my life, is just exploring, being Steve Irwin. And you know what I mean, living off coconut water, because I don't have any more fresh water. I have a filter system to drink that rainwater, but I'm kind of reluctant to do it because if I get sick out here, I die. If I get bit out here, I die. There's literally no one to come get me. So I've been chugging coconut water and fasting when like most of the time. Actually, I've been fasting, but I'll spear a fish here and there and then eat some of it because I don't want to get ciguatera, which is a toxin. And the locals say there is no ciguatera in Raraka, but I also don't want to take that chance and be the first to get it, because it might just be the fish that they eat and they wouldn't think that I would be crazy enough to eat the other fish. But when you're starving, you'll eat anything. So I don't know if that's the case or if there really is no ciguatera in Raraka, but it's pretty much just paralyzes you and you have nervous system issues. And then, yeah, like I said, I couldn't phone for help, which I only use a sat phone anyways. There's no internet connection, there's no cell phone connection. So yeah, I've been cautious, and this has been my life, just exploring and surviving off the coconuts in the land. And I'll tell you, it's been an amazing trip so far. I think I got like 6 days left until I got a message in a way. He'll come pick me up in the boat. He's actually in Tahiti right now. He's not even on the atoll. So even if I did need emergency help, I have nobody. So yeah, I'll maybe walk you through some other more day-to-day stuff, but for the most part, that's been my life for a week in summer, however long it's been. This long pole is to nab down coconuts that are too high to get to. I put this piece of wood down, excuse me, and I put my yoga mat on it, and I stretch for like a half hour, 40 minutes almost every day, and loosen up my back and that. And I'll try to sit in half lotus for a good while, trying to awaken that full lotus here in a bit. But give me a couple more weeks out, I might be able to do it. But yeah, and then there's, like I said, there's the fresh water. I mean, if it was a survival situation, you can drink in it, but I don't know, I kind of caught water that came out of that drain and then put it in my foldable jugs. And yeah, I had my own filtered water bottle that so far has been alright. I tested it out a little bit, but this is my workshop. I edit my GoPro videos on the iPad. And I've been reading a lot. It's pretty much what I've been doing after hours a day, just reading stuff, and it's been relaxing. I really enjoy it. But yeah, there's no gas, no nothing. So there's my little cooking pot. That's how I've got my Primo salt. This is a lifesaver right here. This Primo NaCl I get from the boiling the ocean, the seawater. And I need that because you are constantly sweating here, constantly. And when you drink water constantly and you sweat constantly, you just pee out all your sodium, all your electrolytes. And if you don't have that, you start cramping up. Your heart will just stop eventually. People talk about no salt in their diet, yeah, they're absolutely insane. Have no idea how biology works. But yeah, you definitely need salt. Even if you have high blood pressure, you still need salt, or else you'll just die of your heart not beating, not from a stroke. But anyways, yeah, this is probably my favorite spot, is this little perfect flat part of the stone right here. And I meditate here every night, and for like an hour or something. It's been pretty cool. It's actually been my favorite part of the day, actually. And then at night here it gets as beautiful as here. It is crazy when I tell you, it is insane at night. The stars here, there's no light pollution, there's no one that even lives here in couple hundred miles. The stars here are like you've never seen before, and I really wish I can get a night capture of it, but the GoPro just doesn't pick it up as good as I'd like. It doesn't do it justice. But when I got here, after a few hours of sunset, I was like, I looked up and my mouth was just, I was in awe. It was just insane. And yeah, I really can't explain it, but I sit there for like hours just looking at the stars because it's just that magnificent. And it's pretty sweet. Lately we've really kicked into the rainy season in Raraka and in French Polynesia in general, so the stars haven't been popping because there's so much water vapor in the sky, and it's always cloudy, and because rainy season it just wasn't popping like the first 3 nights. But if I can, I'll try to get a night lapse of the popping stars for you guys, because there's so many more stars than you'd ever believe. I know the people back home have never left Pittsburgh and whatnot would just be, it's like magic, honestly. But yeah, that's my meditative spot. I come here every night, just meditate and watch the sunset. And then it's like 2 nights that come, because sunset's at like 5 p.m 6 p.m here, and it's black, but the moon's not out yet, so it's just starlight, and the stars normally literally light up this whole place just under starlight. You don't need a flashlight or nothing. I've walked this whole island countless times over and over again at night with no flashlight, no nothing. The stars just light it up, and yeah, it's crazy. And then when the moon comes in, it's like a whole different type of night vibe. The moon comes and lights it up even more, and then with the stars, it's crazy. It's really something special. But yeah, that's it, guys. I don't know if you guys miss me yet or not. I kind of miss home, but it's really been a transformative experience, to be honest. My first night here was horrible. My second night, I really was missing people, like in general. Then after the third night, that primal thing set in. I haven't thought about rejoining society, and I couldn't even tell you, like, it's probably since that second night. But it's been a wild ride so far, and I got 6 days left, and hopefully I don't get bit by a shark, because then that'll be a wrap. Even if it was just a minor one, I'll bleed out or get an infection, and I couldn't get to a hospital. So like it would take a day or two probably to get to a hospital if I even had an emergency. But yeah, so I got 6 days left. Hopefully see you guys. I'll make a couple other videos showing me like the catching cooks and the reefs, and that. They're beautiful. The fish is beautiful. The fish are beautiful. The reef system's beautiful. It's pretty mesmerizing in the water itself. So I'll definitely make a video. I've been wanting to hit that dark spot of blue water. That's what I think it's a shelf. I haven't been that far yet. The farther out you go, the bigger the sharks get. And yeah, it's because maybe I'll make a video doing that. But yeah, that's the crib. That's my life for 2 weeks. This is what I've been doing. If you haven't heard from me, I've literally been here by myself. No phone, no internet, no nothing. I have a sat phone to check in with my mother every day or so, and that's it. I've just been living life. And yeah, sorry about that camera angle. I know I screwed it up, but it is what it is. Peace.